Welcome and welcome back. Dear Tarot Pals, thank you so much for your continued support, your lovely comments and messages. I hope you guys had a wonderful Diwali, those of you who are in India or celebrate the festival of Diwali. Today, we are looking at a pick a card reading where we cover 2022 love predictions. No matter what your relationship status is, we've kept it pretty open. Welcome if you've just found me through a YouTube search or an algorithm prompt. I make 3 videos every week. I'm also on Instagram wherein we go live thrice a week as well with readings. If you like tarot, if these readings resonate, don't forget to hit subscribe. It will definitely help me and also help you find better content, the kind of content you like and prefer to watch. There is another reading in the links below and also in the cards section, the video recommendations, which cover 2022 major life events. There's also another reading that I've done, wishes coming true before 2022. I do hope you watch those two as well. We'll kind of give you a more coherent reading. We'll tell you more, give you more insight as to what 2022 holds for you. So we have 3 different tarot cards that I'm going to use, tarot decks that I'm going to use today. What I've done for you is I have flipped the star card for each of the piles, and you can, yes, feel drawn to more than one pile. It is a general reading. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. I have the first deck here, which is the Everyday Witch Tarot, and that is the star card for Everyday Witch. I have Rider-Waite's, the classic tarot deck, that's your star card, and Nostradamus. This is your star card for it. You can pause the video, take your time, make your selection, and I will see you in your pile. Hello and welcome to those of you who's picked this card pile, which is the Everyday Witch Tarot. We are going to look at Now and Beyond Oracle deck. We're going to look at some self-care, self-love cards. There's no love without self-love. We are going to look at Lover's Oracle as well as Believe in Your Magic Oracle deck, okay? So without much ado, I am going to start shuffling and see what lies in your love life for the year 2022. We're going to give it 3 quick shuffles. I want you to take some deep breaths while you watch this. If you do watch shuffling, do let me know in the comments below. If you do like cards being shuffled in the reading. Okay. I'm going to give it some intention here. 2022, love predictions, love energy. Okay, wow, I have 1 card that's flipped, and that's our 10 of Cups. Love this energy already. I'm going to take 2 more, and then I'm going to pull a Now and Beyond. And if we need it, we will take more tarot cards. What's happening for pile 1 in 2022? Okay, beautifully explained. And 1 more, please. Wow, there you go. Your underlying energy is the Sun. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to keep this on the side. And we have the Hierophant. Wow, we have Hierophant, 10 of Cups, and 8 of Cups. Okay. And I'm going to pull 1 card from the Now and Beyond Oracle deck. There you go. Wow. Okay. Many of you who's picked this pile are perhaps single, or I would rather say it's about 60-40 split. So 40% of you who's picked this pile are perhaps in a relationship or are married. The other of you seems like either you've just entered an established bond, you've just entered a relationship, or by the time 2021 will end, you will walk away from something you had set your heart on. You're going to see the truth of some relationship which is not serving your purpose, which has not helped you, and it is not taking you to the place. And while you did have a lot of dreams and hopes, and this was a great it had great potential, it gave you great memories maybe, and there's no regrets perhaps that you hold, but your heart knows that there is more that you deserve, there is more that you want to achieve, there is more love, there is better chemistry that you can achieve, and you're walking towards it. She doesn't know, and she's traveling light, if you notice in this card, right? So leaving behind the past and walking into the future seems like the first 3 months, whenever you're watching this reading, that is the energy that you're tapped into. That's where we begin this journey. That's clearly what shows up first, okay? Some of you are also leaving behind certain scripts or certain norms that you've held all your life when it comes to family dynamics, how you've seen family, how you've perhaps understood traditional marriage systems, or how you've seen a relationship should be like. Maybe you're leaving behind certain gender roles that you've been trained to believe in, or you've continued to believe in for a while, but now they no longer seem to be true for you. They no longer seem to be valid for you. They no longer give you the sense of fulfillment. Some of you will decide that I am made for like a full-fledged family, which means I want to get married, I want to have children, I want to have dogs and cats and the whole 9 yards. Some of you will decide that I'm actually meant for a more free commitment, which means that I don't want to really perhaps get into a legal marriage. Maybe you want to live into a live-in relationship. Some of you will, in the year 2022, move into a live-in relationship situation, move in with your partners. If you are at that stage in your current relationship, that perhaps is happening. Some of you might also find somebody who's pretty elder to you, which means about a substantial age difference, about 8 to 10 years, and because they are elder, because they're at a different stage in life, this relationship will perhaps move at a faster pace. Needless to say, all of you are moving towards your destiny. I strongly recommend you guys to look at where your North Node is, because wherever your North Node is placed, wherever your Rahu is placed, and whichever house it's placed in, that house and energies around that house are going to play a strong role when it comes to your love life. Many of you are also being asked to spend more quality time in the year 2022 with your family. Those of you who are hoping to buy a new house with your partner, if you're married, if you are in an established relationship, you want to buy a new house, that is strongly possible here. Some of you will also come into contact with people who have very different spiritual beliefs than you, and they might at a certain level even challenge your belief system. Some of them may seem initially dogmatic to you, some of them may seem not where you come from, not how you've seen life. Give it a chance, give it a shot, because there must be something to learn here. Okay, there is a path, there's a destiny which is unfolding, and I definitely strongly see Hierophant in certain cases is also the representative of a marriage, a commitment, a solidification of a family life. Something like that is highly possible, especially for those of you who are already in relationships when you enter 2022. Those of you who have been waiting to have a child, I strongly see that happening as a possibility with the Sun card and the Hierophant and Ten of Cups showing up. A birth of a new creation, a birth of a child, and especially a baby boy is strongly possible. Okay, there's this little baby boy here as well in this card. I see a lot of time spent with family. For some of you though, you are moving out of your existing place, your existing location. And after you move out of wherever you're staying, let's say you're single and you're staying with family, or let's say you're somebody who's in a joint family and you and your partner move out into a more nuclear family setup, your life will have better stability, or you'll have a better vision as to where are you going and what's the next step in the year 2022. The year 2022, I also strongly recommend you guys, with 2 cups showing up, to make sure that you're hydrated, work with water, make sure there's no stagnant old water. Obviously, it's not anyway healthy in your house. Keeping emotional fulfillment as the central point of your theme is very important when it comes to 2022. Okay, those of you who are single will meet somebody who's a strong Taurus or a Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn. There is a very strong energy of Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn and Taurus here. Of course, a little bit of Leo showing up, with the underlying energy being Sun. Some of you are going to travel. She walks off, she goes somewhere, she goes after what she's not seen. And when you travel, that's when you meet this person, the next partner who shows up into your life in the year 2022. Some of you are planning to move abroad, and when you do, that's when this relationship cements, that's when this relationship comes into your play. Some of you are going to be dating people who already have children, or I think it mostly feels like that this person has a child or has been married before, something of that sort. Okay, I am going to move into your Lover's Oracle card. And then we'll draw some more tarot cards for you, okay? Let's see what Lovers Oracle has to say for you. These cards are difficult to shuffle, so I wouldn't be taking jumpers. Instead, what I'm going to do is pull you a card that I feel drawn to for this artwork. Let me just set them up a little better. Some of you may also be healing a relationship with your father, which then leads to a better understanding of what you need in a partner. Some of you are healing your father wounds. Some of you may also be feeling distant from your own family, and that distance will get covered. You know, that distance will be healed. That emotional distance that you perhaps felt as a child or as an adult is going to get healed. Okay, this one wanted to jump out, so we'll take this. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is to soon become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Trust your heart. This card talks all about listening to your intuition, knowing that there's something better, and following that intuition to wherever it takes you. Okay, I want to take one more card for you guys. Oops, that literally fell off. 1 second. Healing. Yep, like I said, father wounds healing, family healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed with every minute. Yoga and chakra healing is something I strongly recommend for you guys to improve your love life, to improve your relationships. For everybody who's picked this particular pile, I strongly feel that there are some core wounds that affect your love life strongly. These stem from perhaps your childhood, because I do have a strong sun energy and the 10 of cups. When you heal these, you will automatically feel more fulfilled when it comes to your love life. Okay, I want to take one card and let's see what comes out more. 2022 for pile 1. Thank you so much. Ah, yes, this is what I wanted to see. For most of you, this is a new person who will come into your life. You've perhaps not met this person, whoever's picked this pile. You're going to heal from a karmic relationship which you've been extremely attached to, and your destiny will start to unfold once this new person steps into your life. Okay, I want to take one more card. Perhaps this past person could have been a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And there was a lot of passion, there was a lot of chemistry which you felt with that person. Okay, yep, the Tower card showing up. Something's going to break away from what you thought is your happily ever after. And I'm not trying to scare you in the sense, holding yourself back because of this, because you felt very content with just that 7 of cups. Universe is going to step in and break you out of that karmic cycle. Sorry, let me take a sip of my tea. This throat is parched. Okay. Perhaps in the month of November, if you're watching this in 2022, something happened in the month of November 2021 or November 2020, which will reveal certain truths to you about your love life. Okay. Some conversations will happen and then people might not be able to follow through onto what they said. Okay, because the Page of Wands is a very unreliable energy. It comes in, it goes out, it has a big, it has a lot of plans, but it doesn't really set up to the plans. And once this tower breaks, once you see things for what they are, once you are ready to break away from whatever script that you're holding yourself in, and you're ready to walk on and move on towards something better, and you start traveling perhaps, and you move away from your current location, that's when this new person shows up. That's when something even more substantial happens. For those of you who are already in relationships and or perhaps married, I strongly feel there's going to be certain conversations, especially around family, your in-laws or their in-laws, which will crumble down a lot of belief systems that your partner perhaps holds. There's going to be a healing process, and then you guys get to a better place. Then you guys get to a more stable place. Okay, I want to look at the oracle cards now. Raindrops. I love how there's fairies showing up. And lavender. Okay, again, family and soul tribe. Family does not always mean blood family, by the way. Whoever your soul tribe is, surrounding yourself with people who support you, who uplift you. This is your underlying card, by the way. Don't seek anyone's approval. The number 12, some of you might be seeing combinations of 12, 12, 11, 11, 9, 9, 9. Don't seek anyone's approval. You don't need a yes or a no from other people to tell you if this works or it does not. I think some of you are also seeking external validation in the sense of you want to achieve something, you want to get something, and just not being able to get there is for some of you, and do let me know in comments below if that's true, there's been a person who repeatedly comes back and goes out. There's an off and on relationship in your life, and you're trying your best to make it reach a certain vision that you have for them. Okay? And that is what the Tower wants to break away. Okay? That vision is the script that needs to be broken away. And just take a chance on life. Take a chance on what life can show you beyond your own scripts. Okay? If there is a new friend that shows up into your life in the year 2022, nurture that friendship. Grow that friendship. That friendship might actually lead you to the love of your life, by the way, okay? Or there could be an existing friend in your life who does lead you to the love of your life in 2022. Being okay with changes, flowing. Again, I see so much water here. Water signs could be playing a strong role. You guys could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The number 12, again, is showing here as well for me, okay? Anything else that I'm tuning into before I keep continuing the reading? I just want to take this a little slow today because I don't want to miss out on the finer things, and then later sometimes I go back to the reading and I realize I did think about this as well. Working with aromatherapy will strongly help you guys. Keeping mirrors in your room, working with mirror magic. If you're not following me on Instagram, that's where we do these small, tips and hacks and rituals. I think those you guys will find that valuable. I invite you to follow me there. Many of you are also going to travel to a place which has a beach or a water body, which is where you might also meet somebody new who is going to be a substantial person. This could be actually somebody from your soul tribe. This could also be somebody who is a partner to you in the future, okay? It could be both a friendship or as well as a romantic partner that shows up. But because we are doing typically a romantic reading right now, I'm going to go with there's a romantic partner who shows up. Okay, last but not the least, I want to look at a Moonology card for you. Let's get some important timelines and any final guidance for 2022 for your pile. Okay, that's what I want to go with. Time to take a breathe out. Okay, perfect. This is what I'm talking about. Those of you who are watching this reading, there's a person in your life, you're trying to make something work. Don't force it. That's number one. Allow it to flow with so much water showing up. Also, perhaps space is a very important thing for your relationships right now. No matter what your relationship status is, take a breather, take a breathe out. Let things unfold at their own pace. Full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. Again, brings me back to the 8 of Cups card. It almost feels like as if you've held yourself to a particular dream and you're latching on to that dream, but there is so much more that universe wants to bless you in your love life when it comes to happiness, when it comes to fulfillment, when it comes to understanding what truly family means to you. The angel number 1919 might also be relevant for some of you. The month of May 2022 will be of super importance for you. One last card. Blue moon, believe in the impossible. Again, don't short sell yourself, okay? Don't short sell yourself. Go after what you want. Please remember that do not accept some kind of a love which is not up to the mark of what you want. If the love is not fulfilling you, if the love does not tick your boxes, if the love does not feel worthy, then don't try to fit into a love story that is not making you feel fulfilled, okay? Because if you believe that you can get the Sagittarius optimism, if you can believe that you can get what you seek, and you're not attaching it to one particular individual, but rather allowing universe to bring you what you're really seeking as an experience, as a love life experience, that is when the game changes for you. I wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful 2022. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to those of you who's picked the Rider-Waite's Classic Tarot. This is the star. Wow, we just saw the Magician, but we will give it a good shuffle and ask what lies ahead for your love life in 2022. What are the energies? What can you expect? Who's coming towards you? Okay, we're going to take only uprights. Okay, 2022. Wow, we have 10 of Cups here as well. Okay, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, and one more card please, and the 5 of Swords. Wow, okay, this kind of explains it for me. I want to actually place it like this. Yep. Okay, I'm going to take one card from, and you have the Moon as the underlying energy. Beautiful. While one had the Sun as the underlying energy, you guys have Moon as underlying energy, okay? Family is clearly, as a collective, super important for the year 2022. It, of course, adds up to the number 6, which is Venus. And Venus does represent love. And love is, of course, linked to family. Let's look at, this one wants to come out. Negativity explains this card. I want to take one more card for you. Time, okay. My pile 2s, the anxious babies here, okay. Wow, this is your underlying energy. Wait. Wait for your time, darling. Wait for your time, okay. What are we seeing? We'll, of course, pull more oracle cards and more cards in a bit, but let's start talking. Some of you are trying to make a decision too much from your head rather from your heart, and you're getting impatient because you're not finding enough facts to make those decisions, because when we want to make a decision from our head, it of course needs more facts, right? And you don't have enough facts to make a decision between A versus B. A lot of you are struggling. Some of you are struggling financially, but I feel that's very few of you. Most of you are struggling to come into a clear understanding of what makes a happy home for you, what is real love for you, what will bring you emotional fulfillment. And because you're not able to get a clear picture, because the Moon, of course, talks about certain amount of a fog, a secret, a shadow, the inability to see something, or a madness is what is at play here. 2022, the first energy shift that you guys need to go through is clearly moving away from this negativity. It makes you frustrated. It makes you angry at life and at yourself sometimes, because you're getting impatient and you're getting frustrated. You're waiting for the answers or the person, if some of you are single, to show up right here, right now. And why is it taking so much time? Some of you are deciding between two people, and it has reached a space wherein you are literally mentally exhausted. You can't make a decision, and it is paralyzing you. It is making you hopeless. It is making you struggle harder than you need to. I have good news for you, darling. 2022, if you're patient, the key word here is patient. Let life reveal slowly and gradually. Let it unfold. Let it show you what your intuition wants to tell you. You will be called in 2022 repeatedly in your love life to make decisions from your intuition. Remember, I didn't say your head, I didn't say your heart, I said your intuition, which means it might not have a lot of pros and cons. It might not have a lot of feelings attached to it. It might not have a lot of things which you typically consider when you're making a decision. But if you wait, okay, if you wait, your intuition will slowly speak to you. Some of your spirit guides are strongly coming in for this reading to tell you your happy home is coming. Your time will come. I don't know why I'm repeatedly hearing this phrase. Your time will come. Okay, there's a Hindi song, Apna Time Aayega. I hear that vibe for you. You guys are tired, and I sense it, and I'm sending you a big hug that it's been a tiring love journey for you. Things have not always gone right, and spirit does acknowledge it, but please understand that there is a perfect timing that you sometimes can't see, and as human experiences, we miss out on those finer details. There is a strong Scorpio, a strong Pisces in your life, who will play a monumental role in the year 2022, will perhaps also bring you closer to your family, will perhaps also help you buy a new house. There's a shift when it comes to your perspective once you start following your random impulses. Okay, this is a pile which needs to start listening to its random impulses rather than waiting for enough factual data to show up. Okay, maybe you guys are very thought through thinkers. Maybe there's a lot of air signs energy, earth sign energy here, and I feel you guys are being asked to. I want to take these two that fell. In fact, we'll take all three. Okay. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Never claim. Love never claims. It simply gives. Beautiful. This could also be that some of you who are in relationships in 2022, there might be a phase wherein you're doubting someone's loyalty towards you, someone's commitment to you, and you're just take this reminder, save this reading to remind yourself that you got to trust life, okay? A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. If you're single and you have nobody in your life, I don't have the Empress card here, but I strongly feel the Empress card here. Your beauty, your charisma, your ability to create, your creativity will attract beautiful, amazing suitors to you. You got to have more faith in yourself, and you got to allow yourself to heal from this traumatic past, from these negative mindset. Affirmations, love affirmations will work wonderful for you. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give yourself. Do you see both of these cards talked about space? If you are in a partnership, 2022 will have many phases where the best thing to do is nothing to be done, where the best thing to do is not to have a conversation, not to eat each other's ears out with more feedback, more details, more sometimes it can get too much. Let life unfold. Let spirit step in. You don't have to do this alone is a very strong love message for this particular pile. I want to take more tarot cards for you guys. Okay. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. 2022. Don't forget to watch the 2022 major life themes. I think it will give you more insight. And don't forget to subscribe if so far explains why you're feeling like this. That's the Queen of Swords. Yes, you've had difficult relationships. Yes, it's okay to be guarded at times, but you got to trust people around you. Trust is what you will gain. Trust is what will heal you. And that, I think, is going to be the monumental shift in your relationships and the way you deal with relationships in the year 2022. Wow! I have the Queen of Pentacles and I have the Three of Swords. This clearly says, again, I feel that energy of the past showing up. Actually, it's reversed, but I'm not taking reversals. So, this heartbreak that made you that Queen of Swords, that gave you the wisdom, yes, it is to be prized. Yes, it is to be remembered. Yes, the lesson is important. Okay, some of you will leave behind a karmic relationship in the year 2022. You will move into a more fulfilling emotional relationship with the 10 of Cups there. You will leave behind a partner who's perhaps very harsh, who's perhaps extremely logical, who's perhaps extremely analytical, to a more secured, safe home, grounded, content place. Okay, there's not a lot of action in this other person, but there's a lot of peace. But there's a lot of, the word is home. You're finding home in 2022. And I wish this pile, oh my God, so much love and affection, because I can see it has been such a difficult journey for you guys. I can feel that emotion very strongly. A lot of people have said things to you which have cut you deep, which has hurt you deep. You've perhaps gone through bad betrayals. But trust me, darling, it is coming to an end. Your time is here. Okay, and time is a wonderful tool to heal your wounds. Time will heal you. Believe in that. Okay, work with heart chakra meditation, guys. I strongly feel that will help you. Rama Dasa Sa Se Sohang. I often repeat that one. I think that's a wonderful mantra when it comes to heart chakra healing. Surrounding yourself with color pink, color green will also help you in 2022. Okay. Let's look at your oracle guidance here. Okay. Take control of your own narrative, the number 22. Some of you could be life path numbers 22 or life path number 4. You're not a victim anymore. You can change your story in 2022. Such a powerful pile this is. Oh my God. It is like going from I had nothing, I had nobody who loved me, I was alone and I was lonely, to I have so much now. I have this entire family and I'm a Queen of Pentacles now. Okay? You don't have to be a male or a female to be the Queen of Pentacles. It's the energy, right? You're moving from that space of struggle, from that space of confusion, and you will write your own new story. And I don't know why I feel this so strongly for you guys. You're going to surprise a hell lot of people around you. Okay? You'll take the reins, you'll take the strength of the Queen of Swords, who takes no bullshit, and she writes her own story. You will not take even your mind giving you all that negative chatter that sometimes holds you back. Wow, you can be your own knight, the number 1. Lovely energy, guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely energies. You no longer are at a space. I think some of you have gone through your dark night of the soul in 2020, 2019. Love this underlying energy. You don't need someone else to fix you. Okay, you know this Japanese story, I hope. In Japan, when something breaks, they remake it with gold. And it's so precious because even if you do have cracks, even if somebody did hurt you, even if the past relationships didn't work, even if people were mean to you, they have given you so much strength. And in 2022, you will rewrite this story. You will emerge as this Queen of Pentacles. You will make that solid home. You will make that solid family. And this is your comeback. 2022, and lovely, this is even 22 saying 2022, is your year of comeback, is the year when you start writing, when you start living your better life, your life the way you wanted it, the way you've envisioned it, without trying to prove anything to anybody and without allowing your own past, your own shadows to hold you back. Okay, I want to now look at some self-care cards because I strongly feel this pile needs self-care cards. How do you heal yourself is very, very important. Focusing on self-love is going to be your key mantra when it comes to. Some of you may meet a partner through an intellectual space, which means you might go for a webinar, a workshop, an educational program, some sort of a you're researching something and you come, and those communities that are online, something related to knowledge will lead you to your next partner if you are single. Nourish your temple, eat well, feel better. Both of them are talking about building strength. 6, again, which is the number of 2022. Your third eye chakra will be your strongest strength. You had the moon as the underlying energy, which is again building strength through intuition. This is again number 11. You guys need to go watch the new moon in Scorpio 11/11 reading. If you're watching this in November 2021 when I upload it, something happens in November 2021, which will be the portal, okay, to everything that will unfold in 2022. You guys are attracting this happy home. I want you to start believing in it. I want you to start painting it. I want you to start envisioning it. I want you to start healing it. Some of you may be crying. I don't know why I feel that. Or whoever's watching this reading, I love you is something that I really want to tell you. Ho'oponopono prayer is another strongly recommended meditation for you that I think will help you. I love you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Please forgive me. You need those kind of healing work to come up. Some of you might actually be manifesting a healer as your next partner as well. Somebody who's very, very spiritually aligned. Somebody who likes to help people heal out of their traumas. Okay. You are good enough. That is like spirit coming in so strong. In 2022, you're going to be given that opportunity. I have again that earth sign showing up here, right? Some of you might be manifesting an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, by the way. The month of February is going to be super important for the year 2022 for you. Do a lot of charity work. Work with Mother Gaia. Spend a lot of time outdoors. These are the places where you will see love bloom. If your relationship has gone through a tough cycle in the past 2 years, this healing that is much needed for yourself and your partner will happen when you spend time grounding yourself and healing yourself through Gaia, okay? It is a year of healing for you, if I have to sum this up for you. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Again, the month of July showing up for me here strongly. Don't be scared, darling. I know you're scared. I know you feel like it's just never going to happen for me. It is happening for you right here, right now, as you watch this reading. Love is all around you, and you just got to tap in, and you just got to believe in it. Okay? I really want to, this is one pile I strongly, strongly feel emotional for, because I know your journey hasn't been easy. People have hurt you deeply, and it's taken you every ounce of your inner strength to be where you are, and be proud of where you are, because darling, you are changing history. You're going to build a home. You're going to build a relationship. You're going to build more strength into your relationship, which will be known between your friends as, oh my God, this story was worth writing. This story is worth knowing. Okay, that's the kind of love life you have in store for you in 2022. I'm going to take one last card for you here, and that fell off. 1 second. Meditate and contemplate. Again, February showing up. February is going to be super, super important for you guys. It's the second month of 2022. There's a lot of two number showing up. You might be seeing 2 to 2s, combinations of 2s. Some of you might some of you might have strong Cancer, Virgo, or Pisces placements in your chart. Stop being so harsh on yourself. Stop judging yourself so hardly. Wow, step out of your comfort zone. Love this energy. Stop judging yourself so harshly. You've done the best you can, and you've come such a long way. Spirits wants to come in and tell you that if you could just look at your life from the way they look at you, from the way they love you, you will realize you're so beautiful. Some of you really don't understand the value that you bring into everybody's life around you, and you are inviting somebody into your life, a romantic partner, who will make you see how valuable you are. To yourself, to the community, to your family, to them. Okay, this is a person who will make you rise up when it comes to your self-worth. This is a person who will come in and tell you, darling, you are the best thing that all these people in their life have. Okay, you're going to feel safe. You're going to feel home. The 10 of Cups was the first card that flipped, and I have so much Cancer and Virgo and Taurus, Capricorn energy here. This is a strong year for you, wherein you're going to have that strength to build something that lasts a lifetime ahead. Okay, some of you, by the way, oh damn, I just had a message and it just slipped my mind. Hold on, I hope it comes back to me. The Venus retrograde. The Venus retrograde that is happening in December and January, December of 2021 and January 2022, will bring you a lot of revelations, will bring you perhaps even close to some people in your life, will also shed away or cut away some people who no longer belong in your life. Let that purging happen. Okay, let it happen, because that's when February is your clean new slate for you to start building this happy home. Okay, do give me a thumbs up and do let me know if this reading resonated. I'm waiting to hear your comments. I love this file. I want to tell you guys, you're going to shock a lot of people in 2022. You're going to shock yourself when it comes to the amount of growth, the amount of success you end up with by the time the year 2022 ends. I wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful year ahead. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to those of you who's picked this pile. Last but not the least, the Nostradamus deck. We are going to give this a good shuffle, then we'll get into your oracles and your tarot cards. Let me put this pile. 2 cards. Whoops! That was a good shake. That's some news coming your way. I already can sense this is going to be the most powerful pile of the 3. I don't know why. Maybe because that's how I see the energies of this deck. I am shaking this camera a lot. I am sorry. Okay. 1 and 2 both had 10 of Cups, which was pretty interesting. One of them had Sun, one of them had Moon. I want to see what shows up here for 2022. Love life guidance and what can we expect. We're going to take 3 cards first and only uprights. Thank you so much. Okay, that's the first card out. Wow, okay. This is why I felt this is going to be a intense pile. I strongly feel you guys might have been confused between 2 and 3. For some of you, if you were, you need to go watch 2 as well, okay? 5 of Swords and Justice. We have the 4th card that's fallen, so I'm going to take that. Okay. and the Page of Wands. Okay, I want to just get a clarifier for... Okay. We have the Lovers and the Three of Cups. Perfect. Contracts are in question here. I have the Lovers. I just knew this is the most strongest pile because, oh my God, such intense energies. The underlying energy is Page of Swords, okay? I want to pull your Now and Beyond cards. Healing, beautiful. I strongly recommend you guys, by the way, to watch pile 2 as well. I feel that linkage between 2 and 3 strongly. I'm going to take one more card for you guys. Struggle, okay? And your underlying card is Destiny, beautiful. Okay, some of you might have been even confused between 3 and 1. Go with what you feel, go with your own intuition. This is a collective reading, of course. Okay, what's happening? 2022 will make you see, heal, and leave behind a lot of karmic cycles and patterns that you've been trying to learn and release for quite a few lifetimes now. Not just this lifetime, quite a few lifetimes. There are certain romantic lessons in your life which you will complete. A closure will come for you when it comes to this journey, when this comes to this struggle, when this comes to this heartache, and that healing is definitely setting in. This year I can sense is a split between two energies. One energy is that fairness of life treating you fairly, of giving you opportunity, of giving you choices, of reminding you that you always have the free will, that you always get to choose how you want life to be. You always get to pick the people, and this is not just, you're a co-creator, and you will strongly sense it, that I get to decide, I get to choose. You will be put in that decision making, law making position a lot of times, okay? This is going to be a super healing year for you, needless to say, with the healing card showing up. Heart chakra healing, root chakra healing is what I would strongly recommend you guys to focus on. Some of you will meet a significant person during an event, a party, a wedding, something like that. That's where your next partner perhaps comes from. A strong Gemini and Libra energy is present here, with so much swords and lovers and justice card present here. Careful of slight overindulgences. If you're a couple, don't overspend. This might lead to arguments between the two of you when it comes to money matters, okay? Be careful that you're consulting each other, that you're being fair to each other when it comes to your financial decisions in the year 2022. Some of you might also start a new business with somebody you are romantically involved with, okay? That is a strong possibility. Many of you will also go through a karmic clearing, like I said, okay? So you will stop fighting battles which are not worth it, and you will start focusing your energy as a couple and as a person yourself, where you feel that me winning this battle will really take me a place. Me coming out right in this conversation will really make me achieve something or gain something, okay? Because sometimes some people just argue or debate or get into a lot of heavy battles when it's not going to take them anywhere. You're going to stop going against the flow and you're going to start going with the flow. The struggle here for the turtle is if it tries to not work with the high tide and the low tide, for it to swim smoothly, right? But if it starts to understand how energies are flowing, what is their partner feeling, what energies do we have, gaining more emotional intelligence is all you need. I strongly recommend you guys to read the book 48 Laws of Power. I hope I said that right. 48 Laws of Power. I think you guys need to read that book. It will give you a lot of insight. I also recommend you guys to read Emotional Intelligence. That's a book. I think Emotional Intelligence and How to Grow It is the name. Not because you don't have enough emotional intelligence. I think 2022 will strongly demand it out of you. You might meet somebody who's substantially younger to you at an event, and you might just brush them off thinking they're too young and naive. They're not. They might have much more depth than you immediately judge them to be. If those of you who's had a difficult past 2 to 3 years, let me assure you, 2022 is definitely better than any of the past years that you've gone through with when it comes to your romantic life. There is a, like I said, justice is being served. If somebody has cheated you, they will feel sorry. You might even receive that sorry in written or verbal form. If somebody has done wrong to you, you will be, universe will give you opportunities to forgive, forget, release, and heal. And if somebody says sorry, take the sorry, move on. You don't have to bring them back into your life, but don't hold that resentment in your heart anymore. Okay, those resentments are not going to be worth it, especially in your romantic relationships. Okay, some of you might also become extremely creative in the year 2022, which leads you to some passionate work projects or passion babies, passion projects, which then leads you to this amazing person. Okay, those of you who are single, you're manifesting somebody who's extremely righteous. They care about being right. They might slightly be argumentative. They might slightly like to put their point across in a harsher form, but know that it comes from a place of trying to do the best for everybody around, trying to be very fair, trying to be very right in their conduct and their way of living. Okay, I want to look at Lover's Oracle card for you now. Work with moon cycles. I strongly feel this pile needs to do that for your romantic relationships to get to a better place. Okay, I feel called to this one, so I'm going to take this. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. What a wonderful reading. Those of you who might have just gone through a divorce, okay, this is a strong message with Justice card showing up in this card. If you want a divorce, you're getting it in 2022. Okay, if you're not somebody who wants a divorce, you're perhaps going to reconcile at the brink of a divorce. Okay, if you've had an established relationship in life which has gone on for years and years but not gone much places, you might actually see a lot of progress taking place there. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at this minute. Okay, I do see that for some of you, again, this pile has some messages in 2 and 1. Go with what you can feel drawn to, because that energy is very similar. Okay. Give thanks. Gratitude is what you need in the year 2022. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that you truly desire. Do not settle for something less than what you deserve and desire because you just got too tired of the struggle. That is a strong message for you in 2022. Save this reading and come back to it because you guys will feel there'll be certain moments in 2022 when you want to give up and settle for less. Okay, don't settle for less because you are going to get what you've hoped for. There is a love of a lifetime on its way for you. Be grateful for those who have loved you. Keep a gratitude journal, speak it out loud, write it, and the more gratitude journaling you do, the more positive energy you can create, the more you can express to the universe what you have enjoyed in your relationships, what did you love when you are in union with someone. The more easier it would be for the universe to bring that love and that energy into your life. Okay, of course, needless to say, with the passion card showing up, it is getting hot in the bedroom for all of you in 2022, a year when you of course will be spending a lot of time not only feeling passionate towards your passion projects, but also feeling passion towards your partner, also feeling passionate about how you are in life. 11, sun, paint the sun back into your sky. I see that depressive energy here, of course, with the 3 of Swords. And I have, we have 2 10s here. Do you see? I strongly recommend you guys to go watch my 11/11 reading, New Moon in Scorpio. Endings are inevitable. You will leave something behind, or you are already leaving something behind in 2021. And while it makes you feel deep and wow, that's your underlying energy. Guys, go watch pile 2. You can be your own knight. And that's again 1. So I have 1, 1, 10, and then 1 again. Clearly, a portal is opening for you from the year November 2020 to November 2020. Sorry. 2022 is going to be 2 powerful years for you, and there's a portal of completion that you will go through. It might not seem when you're watching this reading that there's a lot to look forward to. It might feel slightly deep when you leave behind this beautiful dream that you had with this person, but trust me when I say this. You have the Lovers and the Justice card showing up here. You have a twin flame coming into your life. I don't say those things very lightly. I rarely use that phrase, twin flame. You have a twin flame walking into your life very soon. I strongly feel most of you have not met this person yet. There is somebody who's going to walk into your life and take away these gray clouds in the year 2022, and you will see why it could not work with anybody else except this person. Okay, why it could not have been anyone else but them. And this entire struggle, this entire journey has been worth it for this same reason. Exactly like pile 2, I think I want to give you guys self-care cards as well, and then we'll get into your Moonology deck. If the reading so far has resonated with you, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, okay? If in case, and I really say this with a lot of heart and a lot of, positivity with it, I know it has been a tough journey for you. Some of you might even be having suicidal thoughts. If you feel that you need therapy, I strongly recommend you to go consult a therapist. There's no shame in, owning your mental health issues. 2022 will help you love yourself for the right reasons, and there will be more people around you who come in and show you what value you bring in. Positive affirmations, like I said. 41, which is the number 5. The month of May might be relevant for some of you. Working with affirmations, remembering your worth is how you will bring in more self-love. And the more self-love we hold, the more love we have in our life. Deep breathing. Again, the number 10 showing up for me, as in the number 1. You guys have gone through a difficult cycle, and Spirit acknowledges it. I acknowledge it. Keep your hand on your heart while you breathe deep. Listen to heart chakra meditation, Ho'oponopono prayer. I have very similar messages that I'm giving for 2 and 3 because I know these energies are so very similar. Only yours are slightly more progress than 2. You already perhaps in the 5D have started manifesting this better person, this great love, and they will show up by the second half of the year for you. You need to start being more connected to yourself when it comes to, releasing the past, burning bowel ritual. Whatever is scaring you, whatever is your worst nightmare, it is not going to happen. Some of you need to hear that. Okay, it's not going to happen. Your past is not a proof of what you can achieve or what you can be or what kind of love you deserve in the near future, okay? Let's see what Moonology has to say for you. A very, very healing pile here, clearly. You guys will have, you will be surprised at how much self-acceptance you feel once you are with this new person. And most of you, this starts with you, not with this new person showing up. Conclusions are within reach. The 19th of November, if you're watching this when I upload it, is an eclipse, but I don't think that's a full moon eclipse. That's a full moon eclipse, and I don't think it's a full eclipse. It's a partial eclipse most probably. The month of January, the month of November will bring you the answers as to why you had to live through. Again, why certain things had to be the way they had to be, why certain relationships did not work out, why you had to let go of that person, why did that person cheat you. You'll get those answers. A personal issue reaches resolution. Do you see how many things are reaching resolution here? Some of you have been hoping for a win-win outcome in your relationship where you and your partner both don't feel as if you lost something, and that is clearly possible for you guys, okay? I'm going to give you some timelines here as well in a minute. The energy is gaining momentum. Something in the 5D, like I said, has already picked up gaining momentum. And by the mid of 2022, you will start seeing these 3D changes. You'll start seeing people talking to you differently, your partner being more appreciative of you, or you attracting different kinds of potential partners who have never perhaps shown up in your life, people from different walks of life that you've never met, from different religions, from different cultures. There's as if a aura shift that you go through in 2022, which manifests itself into better relationships or a different kind of partners and different kinds of choices and decisions. If you've all your life made your decisions in a certain manner, which has led to a certain outcome, 2022 in your love life, the first shift that happens is that you choose the other road. You choose to be that other person. You choose to be a different person coming from a different place when you're making love life decisions, which is going to be super healing, super empowering for some of you because you've never lived this side of the journey. Okay, I strongly feel some of you might also be traveling when you meet this person, because that energy is subtly here. You know, when you're exploring new realms, some of you might even start seeing dreams of commitment, of marriage, of wedding, or weird vivid dreams before this person shows up into your life. If there's nobody in your life right now, there is an energy that is gaining momentum. And those of you who are intuitives, who are psychics, and I strongly feel some of you are, who has picked this pile, you already sense that I am changing, and hence what I like in my love life is changing, and hence my relationship with my partner is changing, and hence it is getting to a more healed place. And with this emotional healing that I'm doing for myself, life is going to get to a better place. I am going to get what I deserve. I think slowly and gradually you are getting to that place wherein you're more positive about your love life. And if you're not while you're watching this, please take this as an affirmation. 2022 will get better and better as it keeps on picking momentum, as a year gets on picking momentum. The month of January will bring you some sort of an insight, with full moon in Cancer again showing up there. Many of you are being asked to work with crystals and use crystal grids, rose quartz, wear a rose quartz. You might want to work with rhodonochrosite, which is a wonderful stone when it comes to emotional healing. You might want to work with ukanite, I think I said that wrong, ukanite, which is a stone of harmony, of making things flow at the right pace, in the right symphony. You guys need to get in the symphony of life instead of forcing against it. Instead of going against the flow, go with the flow. Some of you may ask, what do you mean by going with the flow? When you observe, when you allow, when you accept, when you don't try to insert your will, when you don't try to exert your power into the situation, but rather accept universe and other people to be exactly how they are, what they're showing you. You remember your self-worth. You remember what you want from life. You don't come across aggressive. You don't come across as defensive. You just say what you need to say. You just act the way you need to act in order to come off as healed, in order to come off as somebody who is in their power, who knows what they want, and they don't have to make it like a dramatic scene. One thing you're definitely walking away from in 2022 in your love life is over-dramatization. Do not over-dramatize any conversation when it's not necessary, and I don't think you anymore will enjoy those hyper dramatic showdown moments, okay? Because there are going to be enough showdowns for you that you're literally looking for peace. You're literally trying to spend more time in nature, and it will strongly help you and heal you. If this reading has resonated, again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I wish you guys a wonderful 2022. Take care. Bye-bye.